Webinar will be a little bit more on the technical side. I will show you how project monitoring work in the OpenLM, how to set it up, what are the options for monitoring of the project, and finally I will show you some examples of the reports for the project monitoring. So let's start it up. I will share my screen. Okay, so after during the webinar, you can ask any questions in a QA section, and after that, after my presentation will be ended, I will be answering all the questions in the QA. So let's start it up. So for the project monitoring, you will need three components. One is OpenLM server, which is our main component. Second one is workstation agent. Workstation agents need to be installed on the end user machines, and this application will allow the monitoring of the project. It will allow users to choose from the project. It will show the alerts on the computer, so users will be able to click on the Windows alert in the bottom part, and it will open web UI, which will be provided by the end user services. So this is the project monitoring in the nutshell. So I will now go to our, I will now go to our interface. So I prepared some demo cases. So let's first start with administration. So in administration, you have option to edit the projects, or you have option to edit settings for the project. So if to be able to start the projects or allow the project in OpenLM, you need to check log project informations square. After that, you will be able to monitor projects. So in these general settings, you can select minimal usage duration for the project. So this is minimal time which will be marked when somebody pick the project or choose the project in personal dashboard. Other things you can set up is when the notification will be shown, so you can choose it as display when license retrieval. You can also choose time frame, how often it will be showing, and also option if it fades or after how much time it fades out. Next thing we have it is set active project in the agent menu. By checking this, users will be allowed to pick from the projects which they are assigned to. Now, other things which is create new project in agent menu. This will allow users to define the names for the project or create a new project inside the personal dashboard. This is good for the smaller company, but with big companies with a lot of users, it can be a bit messy or unclear because somebody will not find his project or didn't see his project list, so he will create a new one. And by this way, you can have multiple projects on same one because people didn't see it. So that is this option. And last option we have here is show unassigned project. So basically, you can assign project to specific group of people. But if you check this, also people which don't have assigned this project will be able to see them and pick from them. Okay, now I will show you how you can create project, how you can assign the users to the project, and so on. So if I go to management, I go to projects. I already prepared some of them, so you can see there is project 1, there is project 2, add project test 1, and testing for webinar project. So when you want to create a new project, you simply click on the add button. You will define the name. So for example, test for webinar 2. You will pick start time and end time of the project. You can allocate time frame, but this will not prevent users to work. This is just informational for you. You can also use priority of the project and so on. And percentage done, if you allocate time and you choose OK, I have like 20% done now. It will basically rest 80%. It will be allocated to that time. So this is how you create a project. When you go to the users, in this section you can add users for this project. So I will choose Josef Nať. That's on my computer. User, and I will click on select. So now user Josef Nať is allocated to this project. I can save it now. The same way I will go back to it. I will edit. Same way you can add groups. If you have groups inside the OpenLM, you can add them here, and then whole group will be see this project. So this is how you create a project, how you manage them. Now let's go to personal dashboard. This is what will end user see. So when they check out the project, I will open Notepad. I have set up monitoring from project. They will get notification here, or when Windows notifications are set up, they will get notification here, which will open Chrome or any browser you have as default, and send them to personal dashboard where they can choose the project. So now I have opened the Notepad, which I have set up monitoring for. I can now choose from the project I have. So I can choose from the project 1, project 2, project test 1, or testing for webinar. I need to refresh the button. Okay, I have now here testing for webinar 2. So I will choose this one and I will apply. Now all the usage for checked out license, in my case it's Notepad because I set up an unmanaged process for this one. So all the usage for this checkout will be tied with project name test for webinar 2. You can also, if you have in the administration, I will go back to administration. If you choose to show create new project, it will be look like this. They will have add project button here. They will simply be able to click here and add the project name. And then the manager can edit it inside the OpenLM if he decides. Okay, so also users can see their previous project usage, so they can have some overview about how much time they spent on specific project and so on. If I go now back to Easy Admin interface, and I will refresh this one, I can see the Notepad is now in use. I have used one. If I click on the used one, I will look and currently checked out licenses, and I can see this user is using feature which is Notepad, and I can see that project for this feature is test for webinar 2. I can see also start times and other things OpenLM is monitoring here. So let's review some reports or how you can benefit from it. So basically, if I go to, for example, license activity, you can select the server. For now, it's Notepad. You can select, for example, last 7 days, and you can apply it. Now, in license activity, you can see all concluded sessions, all the sessions which ended, and you will have informations about the project. So you can see which sessions was allocated to which project. If you go to group by button or group by option, and you will group it by project, you will have informations total how much was used for specific project. If you, for example, want to see just one project, you can select in here. So I want to see activity for only project 1. I will apply it, and now you will see activity only for the project one. If you go, for example, to group by, you can use group by user, and now you will have all the users and how much time totally they spent to this project during your specified time. Same goes for other reports, for example, license usage. In the license usage, you are also able to choose from the projects and see only the usage for the specific project in the graph and so on. And we have also some project overview in the reports. If I go to project usage, I will choose a notepad. I will choose last 7 days, apply it, and in this case, you have graph with all the projects according to for this server, and you have some basic informations like how much percentage of the usage this server of the project, how long, and so on. You have also this information in the table. You can download it, you can schedule it, you can do everything what OpenLM offer you. So by this way, you can, for example, if you are billing the departments according to project usage, or you want to see how much resources were spent for the specific project, this feature is for you. So I think that's all from the project monitoring from my side. So if you have any questions, you can ask them. You can raise your hand or you can write them in the chat. If not, okay. So for now, it looks like nobody have any question. So I will go forward. So if you like this webinar, you can subscribe to our newsletter to have information when the upcoming webinar will be going. You can also check our website for the upcoming webinars. Check them out. If you are interested to any of them, you can sign up and check with my colleagues. So for now, thank you for your patience and your time, and have a great day.